We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Let's pick up the business. Hey guys, we are marking up AUD, CZK. We also have the duet screens up. Left hand side, we're looking at the monthly. Right hand side, we are looking at the weekly. Take a look at what's going on in the market. We're going to draw back a little bit so you can see the market a little closer. So price actions here, if price go up, how far would it go up? You're looking at this level here. Price action go down, how far would it go down? You're looking at this level here. Also, I like to put a midpoint in the middle. When we go down a lower time frame, you can gauge where's the market located. Let's take a look at price, see what's going on. You can clearly see markets coming out of single bottom. If we go down a lower time frame, probably see a retest in that area there. So single bottom, market pushed up once, market pushed up twice, market pushed up a third time. Market's lost momentum in this area here, came down. If we look at these wicks to the top, we see 2 pointers and a doji. That's probably a retest of the doji in the lower time frame. We'll take a look and see what's going on. So let's head over to the weekly time frame. Okay, we do see that single bottom. Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Market pushed up a third time, came back down. Market pushed up a fourth, came back down. And go retest in this area here, and the market sold down. This is definitely the final cap. 4 pushes to the top on the weekly time frame, 3 pushes to the top on the monthly time frame. If we zoom into the highest high where price is located, we could definitely see a whole bunch of pushes to the top. So it could be a double top and a retest on a lower time frame, or a double top and 2 retests on the time frame. So we got to figure out what's going on in that area. So once the market did the double top and it came down, after the 4 pushes to the top, retest happened. Market pushed down once. Like market's about to push down twice. Somewhere in this area. So it still have a chance to drop maybe like about 1 or 2 more times before the market can hit the support or maybe turn around and go up. We're not sure yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear this off, our markups. We're gonna head over to the daily time frame. Okay, we can clearly see on the daily time frame, zoom into the highest high area where we was at earlier, and what we see is about 3 pushes to the top, 1, 2, 3, and this is extreme cap right here. Market's coming down. So we got 1 area, we have 2, we have 3. The 3 triangles to the top. So we know what pattern that is. That's a triple top. You know what happens at the triple top? Market comes back and retests. Exactly what it did. Market pushed down once, came back to retest. Market pushed down twice, came back to retest. Market's on that 3rd push to the bottom. So we don't know if this is the area of Is this the last push to the bottom for the third push? So is the market going to create momentum and push up after this? Or is it going to do one more final push, which will be the fourth push down to areas of lower lows? So if you do one more push, it may lead back down to the area of support that we created on the higher time frame. Okay, if we get one more push down, it can push all the way down. We're not sure yet. Also, let's see if we can see any patterns. So there's a decline double bottom in that area. So while I clear up the screen, we're gonna head back over to price. Let's take a look at what's going on. So we can clearly see that long decline, the market's dropping down for that downtrend. And then we got one push up, market couldn't hold. Second push up, market couldn't hold. Third push up, probably the market's gonna do that same pattern and come back in this area. If not, the market will U-turn to go back up. But we do know that the market can push down one more time. So whatever happens in this area after this retest, so we can see that the market's gonna finally stop at the third push and go up, or it's gonna go down. We're not fully for sure yet. What we're gonna do is let's head down the time frame. We're gonna go to the 1 hour time frame to see what's going on in this area. We already know the market pushed down 3 times to lowest low. Trying to see if I see a pattern in this area. So you see the market's going to drop down for a fourth time, maybe not. So what we see in this area, if I draw a line across here, there we go. Market pushed up once, couldn't break. Market pushed up twice, broke, but couldn't break all the way fully out. Market touched the highest high point, came back down. It did it again for a fourth time. So basically what that is, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a quadruple top. So when we see quadruple tops, that's showing that the market can break an area of resistance that we just drew in. So that means a retest is happening. Look like a retest candle is at this last active candle there. So if the next candle probably is a big green one or yellow on my screen, the markets can go up, and this will see that turnaround for the upside. If not, the market could push down for one more final time for that fourth time. So it's going to come back somewhere in this area here. Now, if it breaks this area here, it's definitely going back down to where we created our support area on this line here. Okay, so the market still have a chance to drop, and so it's basically consolidating. It's having issues breaking on the 1 hour time frame. You can see how the market is in that trend, that consolidation, which is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 4 pushes to the top. Now we gotta wait until see what the market's gonna do. Let's clear these markups up. Let's head over to our left screen. We're gonna head down to the 15-minute time frame. We can see that we see the same thing. The market is basically consolidating in that area on the 15-minute time frame as well. You also see them 4 pushes to the top. The first push don't look like it's fully going, but you can still count that it's trying. So we can see the market tried to push up to that once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 2, 3, 4. 4 pushes to the top. We do a support here. The market is basically consolidating. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now we got to figure out what's going to go on in this area. Take a closer look near price action to see what's going on. So with that last 4 push up to the top, look like we got some type of single or double top in this area here. Market came back to retest and it pushed down once. So what this means on a 15-minute, the market can still push down 2 or 3 times, and it can go to areas of lows, or if we go back to the previous time frame we was on 1 hour, the market can lead back down to this area here. Okay, so it could do one more push. We can clearly see how it's lined up here. So it can push back down in this area for another push or so. So we definitely see the patterns of the quadruple top. Market can't break. So let's head down a time frame. We're gonna check out the 5-minute time frame, see if we see any patterns in the market. So we do see them 4 pushes to the top. If we pay attention to this area of price action, so the market was at some type of high right here. It came back to retest multiple times, and we got one push down. So something's trying to form in this area, and we can clearly see. So the market did a push down, and it came back to retest in this area here. It looks like it's gonna push down one more time, and then we can clearly see near price action. If you pay attention to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 8 candles is in consolidation. So what this means that it's about to be a breakout. We don't know if it's going to be a breakout to the upside, breakout to the downside. You just got to wait to see what's going to happen. But if you guys see a big bullish candle going the way up, showing that the market's going to push up, it's going to go back to highs. If you see the market do a bearish candle to the downside, the market's going to sell. We're not too sure how far it's going to sell. It could sell up to these wicks in this area here and create momentum to go back up. Let's head down the time frame again. Let's check out the 1 minute. Let's see if we see a pattern in the market. So there's a pattern in the market. It looks like a, let me see. So if we grab it from this angle, we have the first leg, go up to this doji, second leg coming back down, third leg, fourth leg back at that doji again, same one. It looks like the same one. And then the market came back to retest. And after the retest, what happened? Market pushed up once. So we got a triple bottom down here. 1, 2, 3. Draw a line through the bottom. We can see that area of support. Market pushed down once, market pushed down twice, market pushed down 3 times. And we know when we see a triple bottom, what happens? We look for a retest, the market pushes up. So we got that one push up to the top, and this is the retest area here with all these white candles. This is the market retesting. So that means we're gonna wait for a breakout. See the market's gonna break out to the upside or come down to the downside. We're not too sure how far the market's gonna go in this lower time frame to 1 minute, but we do know if the market shoots up, we get a big bullish candle that the market's gonna lead back up to the 1 minute higher highs, which would be this area line here. Now if the market drops and we get a big bearish candle on this side here, the market's gonna lead back to previous areas of support, okay? Or the market is consolidating back and forth. So we're not sure yet. Very important information, guys. Head over to Google. I want you guys to check out Forex Pattern Cheat Sheet. This is very important information. Please study the patterns. You do not have to study the names of the patterns. Just study what the pattern's doing. And this is patterns that we see every single day. For example, we have the triple top at this area here. So what the triple top is, if you draw a resistance line up to here through this area here, market came up once, couldn't break. Market came up twice, couldn't break. Market came up down the third time. This is not the triple top pattern. This is actually head and shoulders. To me, head and shoulders, triple top is the same thing. I know it's a pointer. I know when head and shoulders will have a higher midpoint. But it's still meaning the same thing. Triple top, head and shoulders, you still get the same concept. So we already know we see head and shoulders or triple top. What happens? The market retests in the area here and it drops down. So very important information, guys. Please understand the breakout retest strategy. Okay, so what the breakout retest strategy is, let's zoom into this area here. So if the market is at a low, it's trying to get to this resistance line. We do not take entry right away at the resistance line. We can see that it touched multiple times, once, twice, It still wasn't able to break. It came back down, created enough momentum, looked like some type of double bottom in here with a retest, and market pushed up once, and we got that full breakout with this doji. Once we see this doji here, before the doji, depending, this is a made up graph, so you may not ever see something looking like this, but you get the concept. Once the market breaks out, come back to retest at the doji, we look for entry and we take it to the upside. So when you are breaking through resistance areas, resistance meaning the roof, we do not take entry when the market touches that area. We wait for the market to break through like it did, come back and retest with the doji, and we look for some type of entry, take it to the next level. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. AUD CZK.